Hi everybody, welcome back. Sip City, man, this is great. Look at this, oil refinery is up and running. We got the trade depot servicing the oil refinery and the recycling center. Look at this, we can't produce plastic. We're producing alloy though, but we're full on alloy. We need to start stockpiling the alloy, and we're going to do that in another trade depot. I think we're just going to get a ton of alloy, do nothing with it, and save it because it's quite expensive. 10 tons of alloy I think costs like over 40 grand, so we might as well just stockpile it for now while we're producing it, get a really big stockpile of it, and then when we decide to start making processors, we'll have a ton of alloy left over. Plastics isn't much of a problem because we're refining it through here, and you just generate a shit ton of plastics through the recycling center anyway. So let's do it. Let's get another trade depot set up, maybe along here, and we'll just store a ton of alloy in there. It's gonna be great. We've got way more than enough money to do this. And I think this waste disposal is probably complaining about the fact that, yeah, alloy reclamation line storage is full. Okay, great. Let's go in here. Let's edit this. We'll get rid of this freight shipment bay here. Looks like there's an arsonist out there trying to set fire to every goddamn building in Sip City, which is not the best. Alloy storage lot. Here we go. We're going to take on just a ton of alloy. Look at this. 4 storage lots for alloy. Can't forget the sign, the trade sign. Art Vandelay, he's our guy. He's our trade guy, the importer and the exporter for the city. Works in the government, the city government, city hall. Art Vandelay, gotta love him. Okay, we want to make sure that we're accepting local alloy deliveries, but we only want to use it locally as well. Look at that. We can export it if we want to for 42,000 big ones for every 10 tons of it, but we don't. We just want to use it locally. We want to store it all up. There's nothing to really use it for at the moment, so that's fine. When the time comes, we'll set up the processor factory, and then we will be using that alloy locally to create processors. It's going to be great. It's going to be really something else. We're going to make a ton of money as well. It's got to be said. Health is complaining. Lots of health issues. What are the health issues? We've got capacity. There's sick people. How are we doing? Germs map. Look at this. There's lots of air pollution. Lots of germs. We're going to have to do something about that. Air pollution map. It's getting bad. There's a lot of air pollution in Sip City right now, which is thanks to all the heavy industry that we have here. Ground pollution, not much better. Look at these big shit stains on the ground. God, oh, look at this. Ground pollution is also creeping it. Look at this. Verbose Publishing and Verbose Publishing side by side. 2 buildings dedicated to verbose publishing. There's too many germs. They're moving. They're getting angry about all the germs. We're gonna have to maybe think about getting some of this industry moved out of the city, or at least out of the line of fire for commercial and residential. Not the best. We might be able to combat that though. It might mean getting rid of some of the commercial here, but we can set up some more commercial and residential in the next city over, which we should probably think about setting up fairly soon. If not, maybe straight away. I think everything is sort of under control in Sip City for now. How are we doing for power? Let's see. We've got a bit of a deficiency in power. We're gonna have to expand Big Bastard. Here we go. Let's do this. Look at this. We're going to get another conventional oil generator. Look at that. We're going to make an additional 150 megawatts power. It's going to be great. Look, we could put it on the roof of Big Bastard, or we can just put it on the side here, or at the back, and knock down this big industry. Let's put it on the roof. You got to love putting one of these up on the roof. Fantastic. There we go. It's done. We're back in the green for power. That set us back $7,500. It's just like a grain of sand next to our massive coffers, and $756 an hour though. It's quite a bit. That did impact us quite a bit there. We're still in the green, however, thanks to the taxes. Look at that. Luckily, I noticed that. Holy shit! There's a lot of people in Sip City right now living without power. Going back to medieval times, living their lives by candlelight. which is very romantic, actually. Maybe we'll see a baby boom now, thanks to all the romantic candles in Sip City. I'd like to think that, actually. I'd like to think that there's a positive coming out of a massive negative. Of course, the massive negative being that I neglected power for so long and left people in the dark. But the positive being that romantic candles have caused a baby boom. And not quite, actually, because actually our population has gone down. So it's more likely that without power, a bunch of people died in Sip City, and it's all my fault. Not the best. So this line of commercial here, it would be such a shame to get rid of it. It's along the avenue, though, which can cause traffic problems because a lot of these cars, as you can see, will be going into the, I guess, underground parking of all these big buildings. The thing to do, though, would be to get rid of this line of commercial and fill it with trees. Actual trees, which you can get in here. Look, in parks, we can go into nature, we can go over to the side here, and we can actually plant forests. Which is very good. It'll suck up some of that ground pollution, and it'll go towards cleaning this area up. Don't know if we necessarily need to clean that area up, because I think we're sort of heading towards Sip City being a big industrial powerhouse, and maybe Twain becoming the nice sort of clean suburby and potentially commercial district as well. Of course, there's another city tile over here as well. I don't know the name of it, but we could set up something over there as well. But let's do it. Let's jump into the region and let's found a new city so that we can feed. I mean, we need some shoppers here anyway. And we're sort of running out of, well, we're not really running out of room, but we don't want to go too nuts with more residential here because all these people are just going to get sick and they're going to get angry anyways. And we could use some of this extra space for some of the other industry that we want to set up here, notably the processor manufacturing arm of Sip City, which is going to be massively lucrative. We can also get the trade port upgrades and stuff like that as well. Man, a lot of these people have moved out because, well, it doesn't even say actually. These people ran out of money. The land value is too low apparently for these people. Lots of homeless people. And this one has been abandoned because there's no shoppers. So let's knock its ass down. What's with all the homeless people? Uncle Phil is not going to be happy that there's so many homeless people just traveling around this area of town. God damn it. We may need to relocate. Oh, look. Uncle Phil is not happy that the taxes are too high. Residential taxes. They are fairly high. We're going to have to bring them down again once we get things sorted out. But let's jump over for now anyway. That should be fine. Sip City should be fine for now. We are going to establish a new city in Twain. Look at this. It's got nothing. It literally has jack shit. It's got a rail and a boat connection for shipping of nothing because there's no natural resources here that we can do anything with. There's not even any wind apparently in Twain, but there's a ton of water, which is good. We get a really big water pump there, and we can pump more water into Sip City, which is going to have massive pollution problems fairly soon. So let's claim Twain. Oh man, look at this. We've just established we've claimed a new city, and we're going to establish a new city. Look at this. Blank canvas. We can do whatever the frick we want. Look at majestical Sip City in the background there. We can get a nice look at it. It's looking very pixely. It's probably from all the air pollution. At least that's how I'm going to roleplay it anyway. And look at now, all of our neighboring city bonuses from the City Hall upgrades are coming over to Twain. Twain is not going to be called Twain, of course. We're going to have to call it something better than that. A lot of people in the comments against the SimCity series videos have said that the next city should be called San Francisco, which to me is a fantastic name. I didn't think of it myself. All the credit goes to you guys. So anyone who came up with that and suggested it, more power to you. What a name. San Francisco. Look at that. We're doing it. Name it. San Francisco. Here we go. This is going to be the sort of residential and commercial area. It's going to feed into Sip City. It's going to cause massive traffic problems in Sip City. Although it's got to be said, Sip City already has massive traffic problems. We'll sort them out though. We'll get a rail connection and some other stuff. We'll get a rail connection here too. It looks like we got some water here too, so we can potentially have a boat connection to Sip City, because I know that this area of the city is connected by water as well. So nice pleasure cruise down here. Look at that, down this river, the river of Sips, or the Nile. No, anybody? That'll be nice. Boats can transport a lot of people as well. Looks like we've got this sort of regional avenue here stretching through San Francisco, connected to Sip City via this big 8-laner, which goes down into a 6-laner, which isn't really the best. But that's fine. Let's, we got 50 grand. We can start doing stuff. We probably want to do stuff, realistically. Starting with a feeder, a high-density avenue. Great. How much money do we want to spend on this? 10 grand? That should be enough, I think. Maybe we can even shorten it. Nah, that should be fine. We'll have a feeder avenue here to feed to the artery avenue, which is going to be the regional connector. And then we can start building some residential and stuff in here. It'll be fine. City founding approved. Because I drew a highway. We can now found a city here, even though it's too late. We already did it. Okay, let's get some curved roads. Oh, this is going to be great. We're going to actually follow the curve of the road. It's going to cost us 3 grand. We're going... Do we want high density straight away, though? Probably not. Let's start low density. We'll take it slow. We don't want to rush here. We want to be profitable in San Francisco. If we can, straight away. We're going to have to start importing some power, which there's tons in the region. Look at this. Go to the region. 134.5 megawatts available at $1 or simoleon per 0.15 megawatts from Sip City. Let's do it. Power is sorted now. We're getting it from Sip City. Water we can also import from Sip City. There we go. Oh, look at that. See, the little arrow comes up. We're importing it. And let's send all of our sewage over to Sip City as well. Great. And waste disposal as well. Sip City can probably handle it. It can bring some trucks and stuff over here, and that'll be great. Okay, back to roads then. God damn it. This is fairly exciting, actually. Okay, so we're going to have a lot of little intersections here, but there is method to the madness. We're going to try to not have too many traffic problems from the get-go in San Francisco, if we can. 35,000 bucks left to play with. Check this out. So we're going to have a nice line of residential here. All the way here. No, to there. That's fine. We're going to have a nice line here too. And another line of residential here. So what we're doing here is we're building it on one side of the street. And that should help with the flow of traffic. I've tried this in other cities and I've had some luck with it. And I think it's just the way that the AI works right now with the pathing and everything. They're releasing some sort of patch to address traffic issues. We need llama speed. Sorry, I totally forgot. Sitting there on turtle speed. Look at all these little trucks turning up. Look, construction trucks. They said that they're working on some patches to improve traffic issues. A lot of people seem to have traffic issues, and it seems to be at about the sort of 200,000 population mark when things really start going to shit. Some people have had some luck doing things this way, so you build all of your buildings on one side of the road and you leave the other side of the road empty. So I guess it just means that everybody's going to come out this one side, connected to the avenue. Having all these avenue connections seems to work very well too. You dot some bus stops in there, and then you put some streetcar stops in here as well, and that apparently makes it so that there's not too much congestion. It's really the rush hour times, 6 in the morning, 5 o'clock at night. Those are the times you want to watch for. So basically, all the cars that will be coming back down this road won't be turning off into buildings on this side. They'll be turning off into buildings on this side. And at the time where they're all coming back and turning off into buildings on this side, these houses won't be emptying out. So the flow of traffic should be fairly nice along these roads. I know they're low density now, but once they become high density or medium density, they'll flow a lot better, and you'll see, it'll be fine. Look, there's already a massive traffic jam. It's fine though. Low density, see, look, one by one they sort of trickle onto the avenue, but the avenue has the volume. It can handle the volumes, and look, it just empties out straight away. So all these people are heading over to Sip City to work. Look at that. They're just speeding into Sip City like at the speed of light. Most of them are probably going back to the future because they're doing well over 88 miles an hour on this massive highway. Kind of cool. I like watching that. I like it sort of around 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock at night, watching all the traffic just like whizzing in between your cities, especially in this sort of region. Look at this. Very close to the next city, so you can actually see it. Very good. We're already in the green, 342 bucks an hour. We're making money. Look at that. 36,000 in the bank. We can make a city hall. We should probably make a city hall. Where we're gonna make city hall, I have no idea. Let's get things expanded onto this side here. So we want to sort of try to follow the curve of this road, if we can, like this. I think. There we go. Look at this. This is gonna look nice. It's gonna look really nice when it's done. I hope. I really hope. Okay, so let's do this again along the one street. There we go. More low density and probably low land value residential as well before we start putting some parks in and stuff. Take a look at demands. It looks like the residential demand hasn't updated from the region yet, so it's just saying nothing at the moment. These people want to be able to shop. They want mass transit. There's no commercial demand either. Well, demand, regional industrial demand is very high for some reason and nothing else. So take from that what you will. I think there is definitely some regional demand for residential, and there's likely to be regional demand for commercial as well. But it doesn't seem to be putting these people off from moving in. They're just a little bit concerned that there's no shopping to be had. But we're gonna get them. We're gonna get them some shopping. We're gonna get them some shopping along here. Actually, let's put it on this side so that the commercial here doesn't encroach into the expansion area for this residential, and that should be fine. Look, we'll get a little bit of commercial set up along here, and this should satisfy people. People will go off to either work in these commercials from this city, but more than likely these people are going to go off to Sip City to work every day. They're going to come back from work, and on their way home from work they can stop off at these nice commercial areas and then go home and spend all night gorging themselves on ice cream or whatever the hell people do at night. I don't know. You tell me. What do you guys do at night when you get home from work, a busy day of work? Do you just eat a ton of ice cream? I do. I mean, that's pretty much my only pastime. I don't even play video games anymore. I just spend all night eating ice cream because it's so good. It's nice and cold. I eat so much that I give myself those crazy ice cream headaches where like you just cannot think for like about 2 seconds because you've just eaten really, really cold ice cream and it just numbs your brain. Those are the goddamn worst, aren't they? So traffic already, not too bad. Look at that. It's 7 p.m. I know the population is only 438 people. 7 p.m. everybody has decided that they're going to go back to work, but we're already doing okay. Look at this. Once we upgrade these roads, this is going to be even better. Take a look at the roads. Look at that. It's sort of coming out of the green a little tiny bit, but we've got the capacity. We're doing okay. Water? What's it saying about water? Oh, okay. We can actually place a water tower, which we don't want to do. We don't need to do that. Sewage as well. City Hall we do want to place, however. I'm not sure where we're going to place it, though. Let's take a look. We've got a bit of money. Definitely got some money trickling in as well. Do we want to make like an intersection here? This might be nice. I think this might be a nice thing to do. We'll have this avenue that leads nowhere, but we can use it as a feeder for the other side, and we can have this big, massive avenue intersection. Yeah, we could put City Hall maybe like in here, along the avenue. That'd be nice. I think we should do it. We're gonna put City Hall in here. Look at this. Town Hall for now. Is it gonna have room to expand? Not out the back, by the looks of it, but that's okay. We can expand it on the sides. I think that'll be fine. If we need to move it, we'll move it. It'll be absolutely fine. Of course, none of the... oh, no, I say that. Look, everybody is quite happy now. Yeah, I've already named it, lady. Come on. You're a bit late to the party. Now that you've built up your town, give it a name. I've done it. Okay. I'm just hitting okay. Look, it's going to still point to it anyway until I hover over it, but that's okay. All right. Demand. We've got a little bit of... What's it trying to tell me here? Sewage outflow pipe. It's fine. We're sending it all to Sip City. Sip City is handling all of our shit right now. We've got a little bit of demand for medium wealth, and we could probably do with having some medium wealth. Let's build medium wealth. Look at this. It looks like a TV antenna on top of your house, sort of. That's the motif we're going for in San Francisco, a TV antenna look. Always the best. You gotta love that. Okay, what do we want to do? We want to set up some medium wealth, I think. Yeah, let's do it. We're going to go for a low density street here. We're going to have it curve along here as well. Look at this. Check out this curve. That's a nice curve. Actually, that's probably a little bit too much space. That might be not enough, actually, because I think we probably want some commercial on the other side and maybe some residential as well. We want it to sort of follow the avenue a little bit. There we go. If we curve it like so, and then we can get a nice curve in here to follow. Oh god, you gotta love how the curving. Can't quite get it to curve the way I would like to. Oh, there we go. Okay, you gotta like over curve it. It's all about over curving, everybody. There we go. Look at this. This is massively curving now. It's beyond it's beyond the limits of reasonable curving. Look at this. I can't. The curving is if you hold shift, it like sort of does like a massive curve. What about if I hold shift? Okay, we want the curve to like come down. We don't want it to curve like in like that though. We don't want it to be a hook. All right, I'm not going to waste too much more time with this curving. Let's just say that will do. Okay, fine, that'll do. Fine. God, jeez, I'm so angry. Government's closed. Doesn't have enough staff. We need more staff to work at the government. That's okay. We're working on it right now. All right, let's get some residential. Look at all the residential we're placing. There's not going to be a lack of shoppers in Sip City now, that's for sure. We want to make these guys medium wealth. We want this area to be medium wealth if we can. So let's place some parks along the roads here for medium wealth. Nature. We want some nature. We like nature. Who doesn't like nature, right? Everybody likes a little bit of nature. That might do it. What's this? Tall tree row. That's got good coverage as well. We probably want some like parks. Look at this medium path park. Oh, that looks fantastic. You gotta admit, that does look really fantastic. And I think that'll probably be enough room for people to expand as well if we just sort of nestle this behind here like this. This row of residential, which should be going here. Let's just double check. How far do we need? Oh, you can't really check. Okay, that's fine. I think it'll be fine anyway, though. Let's go for that. Let's go for one of these. Which one was that again? It was this medium path park. Okay, great. These people are going to be so happy. Look at this. I'm going to plop this down. Hooray! Everybody's so happy. Oh, yeah. Look at they're so happy straight away. Okay, let's edit this mother. Let's expand it a little bit to make it even better. We want to have like this epicenter of epicness for the parks, and then the land value will spread out from that. So let's place this on the side here. We're going to make this real nice. Look at this. Oh, fantastic. Oh, look at that. These people are so happy straight away. Look, they're so happy. And who could blame them? See, look at that. See, all around here now has been affected, and it's spilled off a little bit here, which is good for medium wealth too. So that's fine. If we add some extra stuff to this, it'll expand the radius even further, and it's connected to the positive influence of Town Hall as well, which is very good. So we want to try to get these people up to medium, or have the area of influence extend out to medium. So let's do it. Go into edit, and let's add some pawns to the end of it. Look at these pawns. Oh, people love pawns. Here we go. How are we looking now? Has it increased? Yeah, it has. Look, it just could do with a little bit more coming out of here, but look at this big area here. Oh god, yeah, these people are just gonna be like, this is the best place of all time to live, of all time, in the future as well. Nowhere will be as nice as this, even though we can't see it now because I've got this land value map open. Oh, look at that. These people are gonna be walking down the street and they're, yes, this is the best park. 12, 14, 15 residents. Look, they're all flocking to the park. Oh, it's fantastic. And they're thinking about shopping as well. But that's fine. They'll be able to shop here. Traffic increasing a little bit. we're making money. We're making a lot of money. And traffic isn't too bad at the moment. Look at this. This is rush hour, morning rush hour traffic. Not too bad. Everybody looks like they got off to work on time, which is very good. We can think about maybe upgrading some of the density on these roads straight away. That might be nice. Let's do it. Medium density. Let's go with medium density for now. We'll place some parks in here as well so that people will want to upgrade their density to at least medium density. That might be nice. Look at this. We're spending a lot of money on roads already. God damn it. We're almost out of money. We spent it all on upgrading roads. It's worth it though. We need more people. More people means more money. And more money means more problems. Or benefits. But more likely problems, I would say. Okay, so we've got the the additional rush hour of 9:30 in the morning. I guess maybe these people are going to like industrial jobs or something. Not a problem though. Traffic seems fairly good. We can get a regional bus station in Sip City, which means that when we come back over to San Francisco, these bus stops will be unlocked. We can also get a shuttle bus depot if we need it in San Francisco, but for now, we probably don't. How are these places doing? These crappy little places to shop? We got Buttress Gas, which is making a lot of profit apparently. Fantastic. It needs more shoppers, and the business, well, no, they just want more shoppers apparently. Because that'll make them unhappy. But so far so good. They seem very, very happy, and they are aspiring to increase their density. We've got Segerstrel's pachinko parlor. Fantastic. My God, I love pachinko. If you've ever been to Japan and you can go to a pachinko parlor, which is those little balls, because gambling's illegal there, but they get around it by making you buy these little balls, putting them into these pachinko machines. You win prizes, which you then go around the corner of the pachinko parlor to sell the prizes for money, and that's the loophole. Apparently there's no way around it, and that's how they get away with gambling. Pachinko parlors, ladies and gentlemen. Shanty supplies, if you need some supplies for your shanty. What was this? Zombratrol Foods, fantastic. So like a little bit of everything. Nice little shopping district here for the fair residents of San Francisco. As they come back from work, they can stop at all these fantastic establishments, get a whole bunch of shit like chocolate bars and ice, and then just slum it up in their trailers in this part of the city, or in their nice little residences here too. Look at this, the Porter household. This is my favorite part of SimCity. This is my favorite point of SimCity as well. Just at the start, where all the little houses are coming up, I love it. I love the look of the little houses too. Look at they're so fantastic. Look, this one even has like a little swing set in the back. The Holmes household. They're very happy. They're not thinking about improving their density yet. It's still early days, but they are very happy. We're going to need some services and stuff in San Francisco. We can save up money for that. We're in the green. We're doing very well. We've got a couple of parks. That reminds me, before we leave off for this episode, let us make these people very happy with some cruddy little swing playgrounds and stuff like that. We can probably just nestle some at the back here. There should be room for expansion, I would have thought. And if not all of them can expand, it doesn't really matter. A couple little trailers nestled in between high rises. That's realistic. I mean, come on. I've seen that before. Here we go. A swings playground. Oh, look at how happy they are with their swings playground. What about a blacktop? Oh, here we go. This is great. Hopscotch for everybody. Look, all these people are so happy. And it's not going to increase the land value around here at all. They're going to stay low value, but they're going to be happy in the process. So that's fantastic. What about a rides playground? Here we go. And do we want to have a barbecue pit? Let's have a barbecue pit. Who cares if these people light themselves on fire? They're going to have a fun time doing it. It's a barbecue pit. Fantastic. Okay, so these people should be very happy. Let's take a quick look. See, is everybody in San Francisco pretty happy? Most. You're never going to make everybody happy. That's the general rule of thumb. But look, the people that are happy just keep getting... It's like a snowball effect. They're so happy. I bet you the music is just playing super loud and people are just literally jumping around, flailing their arms everywhere, hurting each other in the excitement because they're so happy. And that's what happens when people get happy. Accidents. That's what happens. So you got to watch out. But that's okay. All right, that's probably enough for now. San Francisco established. It's been a good episode. It looks like traffic is not too bad. It's going to get worse as people try to get into Sip City and back from Sip City. Look at this already. A couple of little issues, but we'll get some buses and some mass transit in here, and that'll sort it all out. It'll be great. It'll provide a nice influx of workers and shoppers into Sip City to help some of the struggling businesses over there. So that'll be very good. And we can eventually upgrade the town hall and do some other stuff, get a water pump, get a rail link, all that cool stuff. It's going to be great. God, it's nice. It's nice having this little area here. We set up a nice commercial area in the middle, or maybe along the river here as well. That'd be very good. Okay, as usual, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.